to take you through a job. Here's the front page screen. If you need to switch out any data points, you just tap on it, switch to whatever you need to see. Right here, if you want to see them on the graphs, you just click the data points that you want to see on the graph. If you want to track and put a event anywhere down the line, you press this track data button and you add to the log. You use these arrows to push where you need to be. When you're satisfied that you moved the line where you needed to, add to job log, put in whatever you need to. Test, prime pump, whatever will now be in there. You can show the log, and there's your events. Event number 1 right there. So go back to the screen, how we start a job. We go to select company that you're doing work for that day. You can add new if you need to with this button, or you can just select who's in there, right there. We go back to the main monitor and we're going to start the job. So now we're started a new job here. Again, we can look at what we need to. We can change over here how many graphs we want to look at. If we want to look at 3 graphs now, we can look at 1, we can look at 2, we can look at 2 with the big one, which is what I prefer. And then how many data points you want to look at. Up to 8 on the top, 4 on the bottom. Okay, so we're doing the job. We're done with the job. Press end over here. Now we go to job history. Auto populates the job up at the very top, the last one we did. So you come over to this view edit job button. It opens it up. Here's where you can put the details in. Here's where you can customize the graph with this graph button. So we want to show on our report over here what details. Let's say we want to see the road main pressure. We want to see the curb flow. And then over here on the right axis, we want to see curb or the road flow total. Okay, so we have those on the report. Now, we started the job, or we turned on the machine a little bit before we started the job. So we can change the time mode and back it up. So we can load down here the prior 12 hours of data, the prior 1 hour of data, or the prior 10 minutes. I'll say we'll load the prior 10 minutes. And now we get the report since we turned the machine on. We're satisfied with how it looks. We can still track data in this system. And we're going to save this new job time down here. Now here it is. So we want to track a data point. So we have that first point over here. I'm going to add another one to the log. Here's the end. Then we have our report right here. So we want to create the report. Here's your raw data readings. We want to create the report. So now we're generating a report. We close out. We view our report. Here's the report we just made. Here's the graph. Here's the data point we put in, our event. Okay, so we're satisfied with how this looks. We can print off of this if we needed to on the bottom, or we can close it and we go to this save or email report. So here's the main report, and I put a USB stick in the bottom right here. So all I need to do now is push save to USB. And now that report I just made is on that USB stick. I can also email off of here if I wanted to and dump that off into an email. So that's a simple way to make a report.